Now, if you click this video, I'm guessing you're already familiar with Mac McClung and maybe even watched his mixtapes back in the day where this dude was a monster. Now, with that being said, majority of you are probably already fans of Mac McClung and want to see him do so well, but it seems like the harder he tries, the NBA just does not want him. He, of course, has played in the G League for a minute now, is averaging pretty solid numbers, probably averaging one of the highest points per games in the G League, and it seems like the NBA, he just cannot make a roster. Now, why is that? I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Mac McClung is overrated. I'm going to say it because a lot of people will not tell you the truth. Man, a lot of these dudes, and don't get me wrong, I love Mac McClung. I'm a fan of bro, but a lot of these dudes who are super hyped up in high school, you got people like Julian Newman, of course, Mac McClung. I mean, you see everything with Mikey Williams going on. Man, the majority of these guys who have all the clout and popularity in high school never even make it officially to an NBA squad. You even see Amani Bates is stuck in the G League right now, which we'll get into later. But what we really need to understand is what these NBA teams are actually looking for. Now, if we take a look at Mac McClung, bro is at most maybe 6'1", 6'2". I mean, his athleticism is definitely out of the gym. Bro has bounce, no doubt. But not gonna lie, I mean, his jump shooting, he's definitely improved on that. Solid jump shot overall and being able to score the basketball. But is that what these NBA teams really need? Now, odds are Mac McClung is really fighting for probably the last spot on a roster of any of these squads, which means one thing. He has to do exactly what the team needs, nothing more, nothing less. And a lot of times that is not going to be the main scorer of the squad. I'm gonna be honest, bro, a lot of people have this delusional thought that just because you get buckets in high school and you're really like that, you're putting up 20, 30 points, some of these dudes are putting up 50-point games, that you are automatically going to be a scorer once you go to the NBA. And that is completely false, man. If a team needs you to play defense, that's what you're going to have to do. And a lot of people look at Mac McClung's defense especially and see that he's undersized and that a lot of teams will use this to exploit and try to get buckets on him. Which I got to be honest, man. I mean, he's only standing at 6'2", and that's a fact. Now, number two, you have to ask yourself this question. In what right mind would an NBA coach and his entire organization say no to somebody that can score points, help a team win, and of course, the biggest one, help coach keep his job? And there's no coach out there that's going to say no to that, man. They're going to take a player on their squad immediately that can fill this role and kind of fit the sort of play style that they have. So Mac McClung clearly has not done what it takes to stay on one of these NBA teams and get an official spot. I think he's been close at times and I love his game, but honestly, bro just needs to keep working, I'm gonna be honest. Now Mac, I do have to give him credit, has been playing pretty well in his G League game so far, but I'm gonna be honest, man, this is just G League. You know the games that really matter are the games when he actually is playing for the Magic and for an NBA squad. Now, we had some highlights here, man. 25 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds in his most recent game, which I'm going to be honest, man. We all know that's tough. I don't have to tell you, Mac McClung knows how to score. Bro had a 14-point game, 11-point game. Man, he is getting it done in the G League, but low-key, we all know these games can get you an opportunity, but you just have to perform once you make it to the actual league. Now, Mac McClung is definitely not the only one going through this. I mean, you see it time and time again. You see hoopers like Langelo Ball who have this cult following very similar, but of course, man, Jello's just not good enough to be in the NBA. That's just the simple fact. And even people like Amani Bates, who's playing a two-way deal right now for the Cavs, which is tough. I mean, Amani Bates was one of these guys they said was the next LeBron, and now he's still playing partially in the G League, which again, we know partially that is because bro got into some trouble. But low-key, Amani, man, I gotta be honest, Amani's one of these dudes who I really like as well. I mean, in his most recent game, this was his G League debut. Bro dropped 29 points, basically 30 points, 6 rebounds, shooting 70% from the three. Bro, that's insane. I mean, 70% from the three. Most of these dudes definitely can't do that. And to drop 30 points shooting like that, I think we all know Amani Bates has, you know, an NBA sort of build. I mean, he has height. Bro probably needs to gain a little bit of weight. He's about 6'9", 170, which is insane. But overall, I think Amani, if he keeps working, again, he's on the two-way, so he's playing in the G League, getting reps there, and then is going to be hooping in the NBA as well. I think it's the best of both worlds for him. He can really go out there, score the basketball when he's playing in the G League. And then once you're on the NBA squad, you're playing there, you have to fill the role that the team needs. And honestly, man, I think Amani can get it done.